Good day, viewers. Welcome to this channel. Breaking news. Shocking. Pastor Kumuyi in shock received this brutal letter after supporting Tinubu'S government. The General Superintendent and the head of Deeper Life Bible Church, Williams Kumuyi, has received a shocking letter from one of his head pastors who accused him of supporting the government of President Bola Tinubu. The pastor identified an Ogwueze Venitius Chinyere Ugo of the Deeper Life Church at 84 Nnobi Road, Nnewi, Anambra State, tendering his resignation letter to Pastor Kumuyi, told him he could not be a pastor under his ministry due to his political opinion. In the letter, Pastor said he took the decision after watching a video where Pastor Kumuyi advised Nigerians to the present administration and pray for the ministers Tinubu appointed. He said Pastor Kumuyi in the video claimed that the minister will perform very well based on their record. My decision was taken after watching the video, which I forwarded to you, where he advised Nigerians to support the government and the ministers because, according to him, they will perform, especially going back by the antecedents. Part of the letter read. Speaking further, he said he was devastated watching the video, claiming that he felt disappointed with what General Overseer of the church did. Honestly, I was devastated and felt terrible, humiliated and disappointed after watching the clip. I could not have left the world only to fool myself and surrender myself again to be deceived. I have not been disappointed since I joined the church, he said. Furthermore, he condemned Pastor Kumuyi's visit to the former President Muhammadu Buhari in 2029, stating that the visit was made at a time when everyone in the country, irrespective of their religious belief, was hoping for Buhari to vacate the seat of power as soon as possible. Most deliberately was his visit in 2019 to the President of Nigeria then, Muhammadu Buhari, at a time when Nigerian Christian, pagan, Muslim and atheists were wishing and praying for him to exit, while Nigerians with the short memories are trying to forget that visit blunder to such as an insensitive leader, a tribal and religious bigot. Our pastor has committed another terrible blunder, he added. Wow. What a story. Deeper Life pastor resigned over Kumuyi's support to Tinubu administration. It is well, my listeners. I hope we've all heard this story. But come to think of it, the Deeper Life pastor that resigned because Pastor Kumuyi supports Tinubu administration, is Pastor Kumuyi God? Is a human being like us. And I made to understand, even if you are under his ministry, does not mean that you're serving him. You're serving God through his ministry. So that does not mean that if he default or if you feel like what he did break your heart or cut your heart, you go back to God and ask. That is not enough reason for you to backslid. So or say you are no more going to be a pastor again because he's in support. At least there's a saying that one man meat is another man's poison. if you are not in support with APC or Tinubu, that does not mean that Pastor Kumuyi will not be. Looking at it today, have God spoken to you before you take that decision? If truly you felt that what your pastor did is a blunder, is a disappointment, is a devastating, fine. You in question, the decision you are taking, since you are closer to God more than your leader, have you heard from God? Is it God that is giving you the solution? Or what if at the end his administration work and all his cabinet things work out for good? What will you say? What will become of you? It's not that your pastor, your superintendent went to collect bribe or from the president. He just prayed for him and the administrator. They didn't show that he collected bribe. When he visited Buhari for a purpose. And you have been under his ministry for a while. Has he led you astray? Because if he has led you astray, you wouldn't have been in that ministry up until now. So you should not take because of political issue to denounce your God or to reject God or to backslide. That would be something appalling, because at the judgment day, you will not be judged because of Pastor Kumuyi. You will be judged based on your work that you did for God, your action that you take, and all that. So I believe Pastor Kumuyi's visit to Muhammad was God's leading, and also that was in 2019. And also he said, stating the visit that he made in that everyone in the country, irrespective of their religion, belief, was open for Buhari to vacate the seat as soon as possible. So, like the pastor said, I was devastated. I felt terrible, humiliated, and disappointed after watching the video clip that he prayed for Tinubu and his cardinal. I couldn't let the word only to fool myself. I surrender myself again to be deceived. You left the word for Christ and surrender yourself not to be deceived but to God, not to Pastor Kumuyi. I have not been disappointed several days. Since you have not been disappointed, what does the Pastor Kumuyi visiting